Lead India, lead India, lead India. Vande Bharata Mataram. At the outset, I am very, very happy and proud for a teacher to see the success of students, just like a father enjoying the proudness, happiness when children grows up. Likewise today, I am very happy with Ravindra Chintala, who was a student like you in 1993 attending the same program, and today he has gone to US, studied his MS, done job there. Unlike many others who are going and staying there, he has come back to serve Mother India, and he could have done a lot of other businesses. He has chosen a particular field where, like him, you want to see youth of India. May God bless you. And after all, whatever may be the country, the status of the country, the happiness of the country, the development of the country, or the otherwise, all depends upon one profession, that is teachers. Okay. The whole nation is built with the teachers. So we have got a great teacher, Professor Suresh Akela Garu, who was working as a principal from the beginning. And I could see your vision and mission, all of both of you, management, Professor Vijay Kumar Reddy, Sharath Reddy, and the all other faculty members are nation builders. So here already this college has established its own excellency, which is its vision, excellence in technical education. That's already you have got recognition from the government and their departments, and more so from the students and the parents. We congratulate the Syria College as such. And now, today, we have also got the seniors 3 years back who have undergone this program are coming forward to organize this program itself is the proof of the pudding, where without even after sustenance, after 3 years now we are seeing them, and they are taking charge of organizing this program. Goes credit to you, and my respects to Principal Sir and all the staff members, Sureka and all the staff members. Now, as Ravindra Chintala, Secretary of this institution, has already given the introduction. Why is this program? What is this program? Just I will give you small bits for you to think about it. It is not you only to think about it. The whole nation, India, the Bharat, need to think. Not only India, the whole globe. In the whole globe, just like yesterday, day before yesterday, translated into today, and today is going to be translated into tomorrow and after. In this sequence of time, youth of India who are now today, they are very, very, very fortunate. Like youth of India till say all these years, we have India and the globe have been enriched with the youth only. We were also youth at our time. But today's youth, that is each one of you, are different, my dear friends. Why that difference? Particularly for India, to take out the difference and explain to you, and through you to all colleges of India, the Sriya Engineering College is going to be the pivotal. It is going to be a national transformative center. Okay, what is the transformation? What is the transition that is happening? India, the Bharat, what is its age? Ravindra Chintala Garu was mentioning about America. What is the age of America? My age is 73 years. What is the age of Bangladesh after 1971? What is the age of Pakistan same 1947. Like that, each country in the whole globe, each country has got its own age. America may be 400 years. What about India? America may be the superpower, maybe. Okay. What about India? Can anybody say? Open question to you. I don't want to lecture. I want to make it into an interactive session. It is my India. It is our India. What is the age of India? Any one of you? Okay, fantastic. What else? Whatever you know, please share. We are all friends. Okay? Say, lead India along with me. Lead India. Lead India. Say good morning, good evening. You will say, no? Good morning. Good morning. Lead India. Lead India. Where from good morning has come? Not only you, the whole nation. Not only the whole nation. The whole globe is telling good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Where from it has come? Have you ever thought about it? To lead India. So can you add on along with good morning? I'm not saying you don't say good morning, good evening. But can you say lead India? Can you say lead India? Lead India. May God bless you. Why? The transition that is happening in India, not in India, in the whole globe. The whole planet doesn't know the age of India, the Bharat. That's why it is called Sanatana. Sanatana. When it is born, the scientists or the historians could not prove it. That's why they said it is ancient. Sanatana. Swami Vivekananda said, I am proud to be an Indian. Why he said? How many Indians are so proud like Swami Vivekananda? Why not? A monk spent his life for enlightening, for carrying the great ancient Bharat, India's cultural heritage, whole of the universe. What happened? The whole of America, Europe, fallen down on his feet, felicitated like this. Why? I wish to share a lot of questions, whatever may be your questions, whatever may be all of your questions, whatever may be the questions of youth of India. There is a big gap. There is a big gap of knowledge. What we are today studying, what knowledge the ancient India was giving to the whole of the universe, called as India, Hindustan. Why and how? You must have studied in Hindu history. English people came from Indus, identify the people living in the valley. They called him Indus Valley people. Indians, Arabians, Parsis came from the other side, identifying the people living in the valley. They could not call Hindus, Hindustan Hindus. It is not my name, it is not our country's name. Nowhere in no scriptures you will find Hindu, Hindustan. How many of you know as a Bharatiyas, as Indians, the very basic meaning of Bharat? I am leaving a question for you to think about it as you are analyzing the scientific analysis about the very basic of the country's name. What does it mean to me? If I know that, like Swami Vivekananda, I can be a proud Indian. We are not being taught in the curriculum, in the schools or colleges or anywhere, or even in our own mother and father, grandfather, grandparents also, and in the community, society, in whole of India. That is why today, with the inspiration of the then President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who has seen my PhD, as Ravi told, 40 years of research into all these many questions. What is meant by education, Indian education? What education is going today in the market? What is happening to my youth of India? Thereby, what is happening to my country itself? Burning questions went on as a research. Then Usmania University gave a PhD on human values, and that PhD has gone into the hands of the then President of India. He has seen whole of the PhD, how individual develops. Today's topic is individual development leading to national development, and it is compiled as Aap Badho, Desh Ko Badhao. Similarly, Dr. Kalamji was feeling pain in his heart. How long my country can be called as developing India, developing India, developing India? How long? His heart was burning. Then he made 12 years of research. And out of this research, for all of the Indians, open up their eyes, how all of you can be the part of developing India into a developed nation. He published India 2020, a vision for new millennium in 1997. His concern for the country. He is one person who could not think about his own happiness, his own marriage, his own house, or like anybody else. No, when a student asked him, he said, why you could not marry? He said, I could not think of marriage because all my thinking was dedicated for missile development of the country. Can we catch up that? Just I am leaving some pointers. That is the gentleman. He published India 2020. When he has seen my PhD, he said, Acharyaji, you identify gaps in education. And in this survey, we found out 95% of graduates and postgraduates and doctorates mentioned that purpose of education is employment. Is that education? What for? Who can give you employment? How many percentage of our youth can get employment? My dear friends, statistics of India says not more than 3%. Please think broadly. I am giving all these before the question answers comes. No political party, no government, central or state government cannot give you employment because the potential, the possibility is only 3% in a government employment or private employment, etc. There is a need for Indian youth to think that I will not be a job seeker, I will be a job giver. That is the need for youth of India and all Indians to realize, start thinking afresh. That is why this youth and the nation movement, my dear friends. My heart craves. All our friends are there here. Krishna Reddy Garu, a retired army officer, as a governor, Dr. Lakshmi Prasanna, as a medical practitioner, Nagireddy Garu, as an incoming mission director, designing whole of this problem and solution. Prasad and Ram Mohan Rao Garu, retired chief manager, and so Sharath and Kasim, so many of our people, they are all dedicating, working day and night, my dear friends, for the sake of making, in the words of Swami Vivekananda, Indians are sleeping like sheep, goats. And what they are doing, no? What is their mindset? If somebody leader, somebody is driving, all of them flock together with the leader. They don't apply the mind of their own for their own development. As Ravindra Rabindranath Chintala has mentioned his own observation, what happens, difference between India and American citizens. What happens? If a project is given, hey, project అయిపోతుంది. How we are all doing projects? Copying and pasting. What does it give you? Definitely it gives you certificate. That certificate gives you eligibility. But it cannot give you all educated employment. Educated employment is growing in the country, and it will grow. And it will grow. Unless and until you think that, realization that I cannot be the job giver, I can be the job giver. When you can give the job, only when you project santakam chesta, copy paste chesta nadavadu. God has gifted me great power of intelligence. I start thinking, I start analyzing, I start reasoning. In the days to come, in the next 3 days, all these powers are ignited in your minds, changing your minds from that sheep following the leader. If the leader is following in a pit, all other sheep also will be following in the pit. Why that pathetic situation? We are all human beings. God has gifted us power of intelligence. What more powers are there? Madam is going to tell you tomorrow in the mental development session. Catch it up, own it up, lead it. That is what lead India, my dear friends. So, without taking that, it is only introduction. Again, I become emotional when I analyze my education and relate the essence. For example, Bharata Deshamu Bharata. What is that Bharata? The name of my country. If I understand what it does for me is a basic question, I got ignition. Bharata. Bhasincharam. Glowing, shining. Where from shining? It is not from these lights. These lights are giving shining. That is the science what it says. But science doesn't say the light inside you. There is a greater infinite light inside you, my dear friends. That is the gift of God to the humanity. That is why it is said, Janmanam Narajanma Durlabham. Taking the human birth is difficult. We have got it. Unfortunately, our education, the universal education I am challenging, doesn't teach the light inside of the student. There is no science. All the sciences what they are teaching. They are all teaching the sciences which the so-called scientists have invented out of the nature. Newton saw apple falling down. He imagined, the earth may be having gravitational power. He pursued it and proved it that law of gravitation. And we are studying law of gravitation and related theories developed upon that. The whole universal sciences, the whole universal subjects, the whole universal isms, all are summed up studying only the nature. That's all. Nothing beyond the nature. But what is your nature? Where is this, all this knowledge? Knowledge is not outside. Outside is your mind is exploring with your intelligence and mental powers. Where is those mental powers? Ravi has nicely pointed out. We are seeing with these eyes. By seeing these eyes, what is happening? A thinking is happening. You are white, you are red, you are short, you are far, you are tall. All those things, where are they coming? Where are the analysis? Where are the reasoning? It is coming inside. Everything is inside, my dear friends. The light is inside. Bharata. That inside light, if you know, if you ignite that inside light, then you will get power. If this power is 100 volts, if this power is 40 to 40 volts, there will be a difference. So also, as much as you understand the infinite power, if you can understand infinite power, which we call it as a moksha, then the power is infinite. What is this program? You ask me any question, I will give. Okay. Where from it is coming? It is coming from the inside. Inside. Inside infinite power is there. You ask any question, I am ready to give. That if my students can set a goal, I want to become a electrical engineer, electronic engineer, I want to become a master's, I want to become a PhD, I want to become a professor, I want to become IAS, IPS, what for? Become. They are all physical, they are all limited. Understand? You can become anything and everything, nothing is impossible, says Swami Vivekananda. Why do you limit yourself, my dear friends? No, not necessary. You can become anything and everything, my dear young friends. Think big. Dr. Kalam says, low aim is crime. Why do you think big, low? There is an infinite power inside you. These programs take you to there. That is why here today we are starting youth and the nation. The whole developed countries or the whole universe is calling technology is developed, so the whole globe has become a global village, they say. India doesn't say global village. What India says? Anybody? What India says? India says something different. Something different. Can you say? Any one of you please say? Yes?
Vasudhaika Kutumbam.
Give him a big hand. Give him a big hand. Here is the source. Vasudhaika Kutumbam. Vasudha means earth, Bhumi. Kutumbam. Are not human beings, I say. not human beings. Human being alone cannot exist. Remember that. Human being cannot exist. That's why what India says, Vasudhaika Kutumbam. Vasudha, on earth. Not only the human beings, not only Indians. Remember that. That is the greatness of Bharat. Pa, shining infinite. Rata, Raminchadam, becoming one with you. Okay? One with you, one with your own self. If he is there, not only in me, not only in Indians, not only in all human beings, but all chara chara, akhanda bandalakaram, vyaptam yena chara charam, tattvam darshitam yena, tasmai Sri Guru. Chara achara, living and non-living, everything is coexisting. Because of them, the all living beings and the human beings are existing. That I should have a knowledge, that I should protect, that should be my responsibility. That is where Indian education says, my dear friends. What our education says, I leave it to you. You have got your own experience. I am not contradicting anybody. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. It is not myself, it is not my family, my wife, my children, happy. My happiness, you mean, lies in my family. You should understand where your family's happiness lies without developing much into this subject. I am only giving pointers, my dear friends. My happiness, my family happiness, 99% of the people in the world are spending their lives. They are ruining their lives with their ignorance of cause and effect. So I am not going to deal with that in the course, 3 days course we will be dealing with that. So with this, my dear friends, there is a huge gap in the education, what we are studying, what we are teaching. Thereby this country's younger generation is going to be affected. 74 years passed on as a free India, Swatantra Bharatanga. ఏం కాబోతుంది ఇంకా 74 ఏళ్ళు గడిచినా కూడా ఇదే ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఇదే లీడర్స్, ఇదే సిస్టమ్ గనుక జరిగితే చాలా ప్రమాదం కలగబోతుంది. This youth is not going to get any job, not beyond certain percentage, 3-4%. What is going to happen to my youth? That is our concern. What is going to happen to the real knowledge that this country got from the ages, saints and sages? Where is your sciences? And as engineers, you have got a lot of correlation of your sciences. Modern sciences, what you are studying, with the ancient sciences, what are existing in the Vedas. There is a huge amount. While concluding, in this country, Rama is known, Ramayana is known, and ultimately it is Rama who who killed Ravana, took Sita in a Pushpaka Vimanam. What sort of a Pushpaka Vimanam? Do you have any idea? We all study Wright brothers has invented aeroplane. When he invented, how many years back? How many years back? Pushpaka Vimanam is, we read in the Ramayana, Treta Yugam, lakhs of years back. What was the specialty of the Pushpaka Vimanam? It is not only Rama and Lakshmana and Sita. Hanuman said, I will come. Go, come. Then all the Vanaras said, Jambavan and Angada, they said, we will also come. Then Vibhishana said, I will also come. Vibhishana has become already king. Then along with that Vibhishana king, so many other mantris and other things came. Sugriva was already a king. Along with Sugriva, a lot of other mantris, etc. came. That Pushpaka Vimanam has got no pilot, no size for 100 members or helicopter with 5 members or 100 members aeroplane or 200 members air bus. What was that bus, my dear friends? So, hey Rama, it has got a capacity, as many people as you sit, it will go on expanding. It will go on expanding. And it runs without the pilot. Sankalpa. I want to go from Lanka to Ayodhya. Sankalpa, over. It takes off. Can our aeronautical engineers relate how this aeroplane was made? That is the need of the hour, my dear friends. That is why this Youth and Nation program is in front of you. At the end now, I conclude I have taken a lot of time with my own emotion, creating the base for why this program, and we are thankful to Ravinder Chintala and Suresh Karu, Surekha and all the family, all our family members, and my dear young hope of the nation, all my students. You are the hope beta. You are all first batch students of this Youth and Nation program. Now you say, before I begin this program, how many of you say, yes, this program is needed for whole youth of India. This Youth and Nation program should go across the country. How many of you say? Raise both the hands. Pat yourself, saying shabash, shabash. Only for cracking MSET and getting admission into a prestigious college like this RIAS, but also for taking this Youth and Nation movement across the country. You are the luckiest great, our Janjigri, those we call it as friends, that you have decided to take this program from today to other colleges and all students of all colleges of India, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and Ravinder is going to be a coordinator along with all our staff members, and this college is going to be a national lead transformation center. He has mentioned about his own transformation, what he carried from 1993 till now. Similar transformation is going to happen in each one of you. I am giving you guarantee. I will be here for all the 4 days. We will be having a concluding program. You can catch hold of my this thing that you said I have not got transformation. We are here to answer you. But who can transfer whom? That is the basic question you should understand. You should have a burning desire inside you. What is this new program, new knowledge, new activities, new songs that are encountering us, making us to think? It will make everybody will think whole the program is made on your mind, made on your thoughts, made on your emotions. How you catch each of the deliberations, each of the session is going to be very, very useful to you, my dear friends. So without taking much of your time, I open the question answers box. Beyond these questions, I also give open choice for all of any of you to ask me any questions. And at the end, again, we will have a summary session. And I am very happy that Ravinder Chintala is reserving some of his also assessment sheet as a responsible secretary of the engineering college. And with all this, Bolo Vande Bharata Mataram. Lead India. Lead India. Lead India. Open to our friends.
We are very fortunate to have you here, and we feel grateful that sitting beside you.
Good, having heard me for so much time.
Yeah, we have been staying.
That good morning, good evening has been introduced to us by Britishers. Okay, that is how, like Police Act, Insurance Act, Railway Act, unfortunately Education Act also is copied and pasted. And this is the, whatever I have told is the impact of all that education. Okay, and education is the base for the country, for man making and nation building. Unfortunately, in this country, same Education Act has been copied, and that is in prevalence. Okay, we will deal with that in this Youth and Nation program. What I suggest you now, having heard me, along with your good morning, good evening, can you hear afterwards say Lead India?
Yes, sir. Lead India.
Lead India.
Lead India.
Say loudly, a 73 years old man is roaring here. Lead India. There should be a spirit in you. Not like sheep and go. No. Can you say lead India?
Lead India.
Lead India, yeah.
So, sir, I'm Tarun from CSE department. So, we are asking you questions on behalf of our students.
Oh.
MBS, make me a bad person.
Human being lives only because of ambitions. Something tomorrow will happen, something good will happen, that will make him live. Okay? We should have ambition. Just because we are having ambition, it is a wrong notion that I will be bad person. Fundamental thing I am telling you. Man lives with hope. Tomorrow I will become something, tomorrow good will happen, tomorrow something better is going to happen. ఆశ మనిషికి లోపల నుండి జీవింపజేసేటువంటి ఒక జీవన క్రియ అండి. ఓకే, సో బీయింగ్ అంబిషియస్ ఇస్ నాట్ బ్యాడ్, బట్ హ్యావింగ్ అంబిషన్స్ టు డూ బ్యాడ్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ ఏ షార్ట్ కట్ వే without doing much thing, I should get money. That is bad. Or anything such ambitions are bad. Thereby, over ambitions or doing bad ambitions will make person bad, not the ambition. We must have ambition. I will reach moon. Good ambition, highest ambition. But I will reach galaxy. No. Got the point? Right.
My next question is, success in our life are because of our past doings.
Okay.
So, can you please tell us what should we do being today to avoid future bitterness?
Good question. Science failed to answer this question, my dear friends. I am repeating. You are all scientists, you are all engineers. To provoke you, I am giving a different answer. To make you to think, I am giving you a different answer. Affecting today. Parts be deeds get you to tomorrow's wife for you, tomorrow's husband for you. Okay, I am going to tell you how. You are relating only with the good and bad happenings. I am giving its origin. Tomorrow you are going to get your wife who have got a relation with you. So also others. To make you alert and to relate with your own life. For the whole of the lifetime, I am provoking. Understand. Today is 30th November 2021. Yesterday was 29th November 2021. Day before yesterday's now the date was 28th November 2028. Tomorrow is December 1st. Day after tomorrow, December 2nd. What is this sequence? One day, 24 hours ending, another day, 24 hours coming, another day, 24 hours is yet to come. So yesterday, today, tomorrow. Got the logic? Yes. I am doing mesmerism, magic. Got the logic? So also, this life is like today. This life is today. And just like yesterday, whatever I have done, whole of this program we came and had a meeting with the core management committee and planned this. Based on that, this is happening. Similarly, it happens in the life also. Yesterday means my previous life. Day before yesterday means previous to previous life. Likewise, the individual do not know our own self. How many days passed through? My case, 73 years. In your case, 21 years. So many days, so many weeks, so many months passed through. The mythology says 84 lakhs yonis we have passed through, mothers we have passed through. So many lives. Human being have passed through. Then I have come into this human life. So they are all past lives, all the past lives. And this life, that's why Veda says, Janmanam Narajanma Durlabham. Getting this human life is the highest life among all other 84 lakh species, and getting this life is very difficult. And he has also asked how to restrict the future. Future also I will tell you. Skanda Purana says, Garuda Purana says, Guru Charitra says, lot of scriptures I have read. They all say one thing, that 99% of the human beings are not going to take birth as a human being in the next life. This life is limited up to death. After death, 99% of the human beings are not going to take birth as a human being. How, etc. How much time permits? I can give 1 week, 1 month lecture on this. This is what, as a student, I have taken up a question in my life. From my college days, I have been pursuing this, and on this pursuance, I have got PhD. So I am living to all of you. You have become my close friends, part of my life. Having connected here, anytime anybody can ask me any questions on this. I am only winding up the answer to the question, that every bit of thinking, talking and actions, these are the triangles. Remember, thinking, talking, working. This is a triangle. On this triangle, whatever each minute you are thinking, whatever each minute you are talking, whatever each minute you are doing, that is making your karma for the future. Whatever was yesterday, today I am enjoying that, or I am reaping that, good or bad, today. And today whatever I am going to think good or bad about anybody, talk good or bad about anybody, or do any good or bad, is being compiled. There is a Chitragupta. He is a very, Chitragupta means Chitranguntadu. You don't know that your thought is being captured. You are seeing a TV. You are seeing this mobile. This is your world. Whatever you are seeing, all these things are being imprinted. And action has got its own reaction. You have studied in physics. 100% same thing is going to happen. At what level? Your future, I am telling. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you are talking, whatever you are doing today, that will be paid by you only. God doesn't create dog. God doesn't indulge with your good or bad happenings of your life. It is ignorance in this country. దేవుడు గట్ల రాత రాసిండు, ఎవడు రాయడు. దేవుడు అంటే అర్థం చేసుకోను మొదలు. You understand who is God? God has got no business to interfere with my good and badness of me. It is I am creating good and bad of me itself. That is my future. Okay? Right, thank you.
Miss Kirtana. So my next question is, can a country develop without education?
Oh.
What are your thoughts on current Indian education system?
Very good. Country and the education. Since we are in Telangana, Telugu, మనుషులు దేశం అంటే మనుషులే దేశం అంటే మట్టి కాదో, దేశం అంటే మనుషులే అన్నాడు గురజాడ కదా. మరి దేశం అంటే మనుషులు. లీడ్ ఇండియా, నౌ ఇట్ సేస్ country means, India means youth. You are all collectively country. You are all citizens of this great country. Constitutionally, you are compiling the country. Country and myself are not different. Just like my family and myself are not different. This is an extended family of the nation. So, nation and the country and the countrymen are one and the same. Number one. Now you are talking about education. Particularly with reference to the Bharat, what education it defines. That is again, it is a different thing. India constitutionally, as per the Constitution Act, our Education Act, what it defines education, that you should understand. Go to the Constitution, understand what is education. And here, what is this education? Why are you studying engineering? What it has been defined? Why constitutionally Education Ministry has designed 4 years course, engineering course with mechanics, electricals, electronics, etc. That is all within the ambit of the Constitutional Act of the Education Act. And we are all studying same thing, civil, mechanical, electrical, that portion, that syllabus. So here India means, education means, you are giving you certificate, BTech certificate at the end of the 4 years. Okay, why that certificate? For everything you want certificate. For doing this, leading a program also you want certificate, we will give you, no problem. But why that certificate? Where from that certificate has come? Importance for certificate. My dear friends, it is in 1835 Lord Macaulay Mahashaya designed Education Act, which has been approved in the British Parliament. Unfortunately, the same, you see, review Education Act, I am a lawyer also. You see the Education Act, okay? Education Act 1835. And from there onwards, several Education Acts have come, and it is a recent National Education Policy 2020 by Honorable present government of Modi has introduced it. Okay, you also current education, and that's why I'm touching National Education Policy 2020. Otherwise, till that time, what is that education? It is the education propounded in 1835 by Lord Macaulay. What was the equation? For ruling this country, they required clerks across the country. For recruiting this job, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, in nowadays I am relating. For this certificate, this syllabus, this exam, this marks, this ranks. That was the equation. That is how they have ruled us. Unfortunately, what is today, how you are getting jobs? Same thing, same thing. So that is what education and the country. But here, while concluding, 74 years of independence has gone. 75th Independence Day we have celebrated. Now you have to think differently, you have to give a different definition to the education. We may not change. The education is become a central act as well as a concurrent act of the state government, right? So there, to change the education, whatever certificate, education, etc. we are talking, it has to be changed in the assemblies, it has to be changed in the parliament, which is a legislative part. We maybe as a voter, when you vote, you have to think. But now as a citizen, in 75 years it is not changed. Okay? If it is not changed, what is happening to my country? What is happening to countrymen and youth? There is going to be a drastic unemployment as far as you are concerned. That's why this movement appeals to you. You take in the hands of your own. I can change Education Act as per myself. How? Now National Education Policy 2020 has given you an opportunity. This institution, as a Shreyas institution, it can adopt this Lead India program and fill the gaps in the education to all its students. That is possible now. Okay, so I appeal to the college, I appeal to all of you to identify the gaps in the current education, relate with the students, relate with the society, relate with the country. That is what is my answer to your question. Is it okay? Right, thank you.
Sir, Lead India, I'm Srinitha. My next question is, why individual development is necessary for the nation? Is personal development different from national development?
See, if I am an individual, okay, so for my own development I need education, is it not? I need employment or entrepreneurship, something money to earn, is it not? Where from I can get, okay, I need a job. Even for my education I have to go to a college like a Syria. Again I need professors like Suresh Aka Acharya and Surekha Madam, like that. So this is all an individual need. Okay, for my own development I alone cannot develop. I need my mother, I need my father, I need my grandparents, I need when you marry your wife and children and all those sort of things. And for all that individual to exist, one needs a family. One needs a family. And that family needs another composite components of every family. I may be a rich person, I may be a minister, I may be a muzzled person, I may be a financially crorepati, billionaire, millionaire. Still, my children have to go to an institution. I need a teacher, I need a institution there. To have a building like this, I need an engineer there. Okay? So, individual needs a families. Families needs a cluster of families, which we call it a society. Society needs a nation where a regulation is made, where a constitution regulates all of the individuals as well as families and provides roads, lights, infrastructure, everything. So they are inseparable parts. Inseparable. It is ignorance that if I as an individual doesn't think, doesn't feel, doesn't relate with the nation, it is my ignorance. But still I cannot live without the support of the country. I have answered you? Right. Thank you. Yes.
So here's my next question. So education builds nation. So if it's true, then what about uneducated people ruling us?
Right. Okay. Very good. May God bless you. Really, I become emotional when I think of uneducated people. We have spent 75 years free independence, my dear friends. Still, 30% of illiterates of the world are Indians. 30% of world's illiterates are Indians. What is the definition of the illiteracy? Lot of varied definitions are made. If a person signs, he is now recently defined as an educated person. Okay. And this Lead India has done several experiments where after undergoing this training program, Dr. Kalam sir has given a oath to the students, sir, each one of you teach 10 reading and writing. So that is the movement of this, that is the responsibility. Can you think of it? Why? Now I am answering the question. Illiterates. What is our experience? When you go to the villages, if a bus comes, illiterates stands on the bus stand, he looks towards the bus and he doesn't know where does it go, because he cannot read that. He will ask other person, okay, where does this bus go? Where I have to go? Can it go there or not? What is this life? Is it a good life? Okay. What happened here? Education and the life. Vidyarani vadu vinta pashuvu. He is like an animal, looking towards that, not understanding anything and not able to go anywhere. This is the difference. And this is the need of this country. Even after 75 years, 30% are below illiterates. Who has to do? Government has been doing lot of Akshara Jyoti, so many things. But I am the, what is that? I can take up. In your own house, if a servant maid is there, if she is not educated, can you take it up? That is your social responsibility. That is your national responsibility. That is why all of us, this Lead India movement appeals to all educated students, youth. Though not government, it is not only the job of the government, it is the job of myself also. That servant maid who is serving, she is serving me. She is not able to educate her own children. It is my responsibility. There are so many good people like Nagiredi garu. They are practically doing what they are doing. Krishna garu, Lakshmi garu. Can I be that? That's all. Okay. Right.
There is a plenty of confusion about career these days. Numerous advices from elders. How to decide?
Good. Who has to decide? Whose career is that? That I have to understand, my dear friends. The student concerned has to understand. And today's youth, compulsorily you need to understand. Parents, I wanted to become a doctor, I could not become doctor. Hey, my dear son, can you become a doctor? Madam, no, I could not become. Mother will say, can you become doctor? So, it is all parental influence, what your career has to be. But poor man, science means, oh no, science I cannot understand. How can you become, say, the doctor or the actor? But still, hey, can you become doctor? This is what goes on in the families about the youth and the career. Be aware. It is your life. You only have to decide. How you have to decide? Parents receive. Don't contradict, don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. That is their ambition. They wanted to become doctor, they could not become. As a son or daughter, they are making an ambition, an appeal. Take it. Though you do not like science or though you are not prospering, keep it with you, and can you develop your science? Number one. Number two, understand your own innate capacities, suitabilities, and what every individual God has gifted. Though you may not be understanding science, you may not be interested in science, but you may be interested in maths, you may be interested in singing, you may be interested in dancing, you may be interested in drawing. No problem. Till today, we have got a wrong notion to become either doctor or engineer. No. The world has changed. World has changed. Globe is calling all of you. Globe is giving a lot of opportunities for you. Okay? So, you only have to decide your career based on your passion. What you like more, that is your passion. Okay? And each passion can give you a career. Any career. Abundant career. Our people are going to tell you, my dear friends. So don't go only with the parental influence or somebody XYZ. XYZ, remember that they are all external. You are internal. It is your life, your suitability, your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions. You analyze. You decide what suits to me, what gives me future, and that future only you select. Don't compromise anywhere. Don't compromise anywhere. Nurture your passions. Make it as your career. Then you will become a global, passionate, career-oriented, successful person, just like my friend Ravinder Chintala. Where from this stress is coming? Where from this short temper is coming? Where is this panic situation for you? Tell me. Huh? Exams, results. Oh, right. What else? What else? What else is giving you stress, my dear friends? This is a common question. Okay, we have seen very unfortunate thing in the whole in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, in the whole of India. What is happening? Students are doing suicide. Students are doing suicide. How pathetic it is. I keep weeping what is happening to the education, families and the society. How to give a remedy for this? I weep myself. Why? Because they are not able to resolve their own conflicts. Why they are doing suicide? They are not finding answers. They are not finding alternatives. There is no purpose in my life. That's why let me die. And jumping in the Hussain Sagar. Lord, every year a lot of things are happening. Why? A very good question. I appreciate you. And in the state also. This Lead India Foundation is bringing an awareness about the conflict resolution. Stress, you have told. Why stress is coming? Stress is coming from the outside. Maybe your examination results you have not got what marks you have got. And thereby you are stressed. Okay? Analyze that. Analyze that. Okay, what happens with that? Next time you can write better, you can study better and do it. That is all only the solution. By getting stress, can you get the solution? Think. Short temper. Who is getting short temper? The individual is getting short temper. Why that short temper is coming up? Analyze. You have got a power of discrimination. Use that power of discrimination. Be cool. Go back. When you are all interested in cricket, okay? When the ball is coming, take a defense back foot. Back foot. Why you take a back foot? What happens there? You get time to watch where the ball is pitching, where the ball is spinning, and how you have to tackle. You take a back step and watch and then hit. Okay, simple. When you are understanding the logic of the cricket, why not about your own panic? What is that panic? Somebody, Hyderabad kotkoni poyindi. We heard something somewhere in our children, when we were child, we heard Hyderabad kotkoni poyindi. Then people ran on the streets, leaving everything, ran on the streets. I have seen that when I was a child. I don't remember that. Skylab, ఆకాశం నుండి కరీంనగర్ అక్కడ ఆ స్కైలాబ్ పడుతుంది, పరిగెత్తు, ఎక్కడికి పరిగెత్తుతున్నావు? They have left everything, house, everything, taking children, they were running. I have seen this. What is this panic? Even about the COVID also, now current situation, lot of panic rumors are coming up. What the government is appealing, don't believe. Don't believe. So these are all stress or short temper or panic, whatever you have answered, my dear friends. I am appealing to all of you and youth of India. It is all your external assumptions, external relationships, external thing you are taking into your mind, getting yourself stressed. Understand that. And by means of, by undergoing this stress, understand, you cannot solve. You will lose your balance of your mind. Whatever coolly you can think and provide, analyze the problem and give a solution, you will not be able to do that. Here I am taking Bhagavad Gita sloka. Krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammoha spriti brahmshat, buddhinashat pranashyati. When you get anger, krodhat bhavati sammoha. Just like a sun is covered with the cloud, our power of intelligence, power of discrimination is covered with the anger, short temper, panic, what all negatives, mental negatives. So thereby, when your intelligence, power of thinking, power of decisions, power of analyzing, all those things are smashed. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammoha spriti bhramsha. Then recollection of your memory, how, what can do, this is the problem, I should keep it this here, that you will lose it. Spriti bhramsha, buddhinasha. Your way, your decision what to do, you will be losing it. Buddhinasha pranashyati. It is going to cause loss.
Motivated to reach our goal.
How to say motivated to reach our goal? Very good. I will tell my own story. I remember. I respect my mother, I respect my father. Today, you have respected me with the national flag. I attribute it to my mother, who has given me this life. I attribute it to my father, who was holding my hand, taking me on the right path, and made me this gentleman. It is, I have no entity. I have no entity. I can repeat for the benefit of all. I will give you the genesis of the answer.
So we establish certain goals in our lives,
Right.
which are off as time changes.
Good.
So my question is, how to stay motivated towards our goal?
Good answer for the benefit of you to understand. We are sailing in a river, in a boat, okay, in an ocean. We are sailing. Think, if the boat is not having the sail, తెరచాప లేని పడవ ఊహించండి. A sail in the ocean going without sail. What happens? Are you all understanding my question? Imagine a boat in the ocean without the sail. పడవ, తెరచాప లేని పడవ ప్రయాణం ఎలా సాగుతుంది, ఎక్కడ సాగుతుంది? What happens where it goes? Directionless. No. Direction is there and it goes. Where? Where? Come on, here, you are all engineers, man. Where? How it goes? How it travels? In the middle of the ocean and it has got no sail. Where does it go? How does it go? As an engineer, I want answer from you.
It will go in random direction.
Thank you, madam. May God bless you. Wonderful, wonderful. Keep the mics open. Right. As the side of the wind that blows, the boat also goes in that direction. It cannot go against the wind. Okay. So it doesn't reach any destination because it is flowing according to the wind. So also as far as career is concerned, what is happening in India, let me share. I have studied BA. Next I have studied MA. MA English Literature I have studied. MA Psychology I have studied. MA Political Science I have studied. MA Public Administration side. You see, you will find all these things common. Why they are studying so many bachelors, so many masters? Because all others are studying, that is a trend in India. And just like a sheep, I told you, ఒక గొర్రెలు అది వాడు చదువుతున్నాడు నేను చదవాలి, వాడు పోతున్నాడు నేను పోవాలి. That is how it is happening. Okay. That's why here you understand yourself. You understand yourself. You set a goal where you want to go. You set a destination, what you want to be. That is your goal. Okay. Here again I will share why I have taken up my father and mother. I am the only son, born after a lot of rituals and all that. And he was from a very poor family. But he wanted his son to become a doctor. Arey doctor kavala no, arey doctor kavala. Ma nana ante నాకు చాలా గౌరవం, doctor కావాలని నా మైండ్లో పట్టింది. Then I have studied up to, in those days, your MSET enters was pre-university course. I studied PUC. I got 64% marks. In those days, there was no MSET. So 65th mark was cut off. I have denied a medical seat. I could not become doctor, fulfill my father's dream. It has become a very, very uncompromising pain in my heart. What is the use of my life when I am not fulfilling my father's aim? It was pinching all through. Okay. At all that journey I will not tell. At the end, I found out that there is another way to become a doctor. That is doing PhD. Okay. At the age of 50 years, I have been following. To do PhD, a lot of other courses I have to do. So at the age of 50 years, I could get PhD in human values. And on that day, I submitted to my father, a father. Though I could not become medical doctor. Will be changing periodically. You will be the deciding factor to decide based on what is your suitability, what you can do at that point of time. One goal you may be setting, and in the line you may also be following and achieving also. You may also need to change something also, but goal is essential. Follow-up is essential. Serious follow-up is essential. And that goal and the pursuit and the hard work and non-compromising attitude that someday I should achieve my goal, that only is going to fulfill your goals. Okay? They keep changing, no problem. Still you can have the same and follow it up. Whatever is possible. Whatever changes happen, no problem. Don't be only put a nut and bolt and tight.
Child's personality and how much freedom can children expect from their parents?
Thing is made. It has got its own material. It has got its own process. Then only it has become a mobile. Unfortunately, people doesn't understand how each one of our life is carved out by my mother, my father, my family members in the family. It is my mother who introduces my father. He is your father, Nana, Nana, Nana. Then he recognizes him, he says, Nana, Nana, Nana. Amma, Tata, whatever. So the education starts from there. It is not individual falling from the sky. Yes, falling from the sky also. How? With my past, yesterday, previous lives, attitudes are there, characters are there. They are inside me. They are inside me. They work just like Tamarind has got its sourness. Mirchi has got its own karam. Sugarcane has got its own sugar. Just like that, when we come up, all the past previous birth characters are inside me, attitudes are inside me. Number one. Number two, my mother, my father, all my family members, not only them, my relatives, close relatives and friends who roam around, they all make. Now here this organization is connected with Dr. Kalam. I will tell you about the Kalam also. Kalam as a child, he was a son of a boatsman. That boatsman was a friend of Rameshwaram temple priest, Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri. And those used to have satsangs, meetings, discussions. And this boy used to listen on and off. That is how he got interested in Hindu scriptures. And then he has gone to Pakshi Lakshmi Ganapata Shastri. I want to learn Bhagavad Gita. He learnt Bhagavad Gita from Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri. No Hindu, no Muslim there. Understand why this personality was built like that? Because of the family friend Pakshi Lakshmana Ganapata Shastri and his friend, they were having satsangs. So likewise, when we were a child, up to the ignition of the cognitive mind, recognizing this is good, this is bad, till the time the inputs are going on through mother and father in an infancy stage, and all those things will be building like a building blocks. They will be building. All those things goes, everything goes inside. That is what is the personality develops. And therefrom, say, once he recognizes good and bad, then independent thinking starts. Independent thinking. Then the freedom of existence. Okay. Then there will be a clash between the parents and the children. Okay. So how you resolve such clashes? You need a freedom. The whole of India is now passing through a great big transition. Let me take this opportunity. There is a big parents want to give freedom to the children. Children also want freedom to exercise. Okay, there the differences will be going and growing. A stage comes when at your stage, adolescence comes. You want to be independent. You want to have your own independent views and all that. There comes the clashes, etc. And these clashes grows on. Knowledge also goes. You become more better knowledge persons than your own parents, because you are going into higher studies. So in decision making, differences comes there. You are free to exercise your freedom. Nobody says no. Nobody says no. But while exercising that parents, you should have a knowledge and internal intuition that I have gone to this stage only because of yesterday and today. So yesterday is my father, my mother, my family members, my teachers. So you have got an internal sense of responsibility to respect your mother as a mother. That's all. She has built you. She has given you Janma. No compromise. You may have difference of opinions. She may be coming in way of your freedom, etc. No problem. But Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. These are certain fundamental foundations of this building. Building cannot be different than the foundation. You cannot be different than your parents. Simply bow down. Lifelong. Lifelong. You have no option. You exercise your freedom, but not contradicting and giving pains to your mother and father. That is how you should have your own freedom, as well as you should have respect to your parent. Realize you are what you are today, it is because of yesterday. What you are today, it is because of your mother and father.
And other activities. We always get tempted towards other activities. How to balance our thought process?
Not Narendra Modi ji, or for Sudarshanacharya, or for you, or for this matter, anybody in this universe, Universe has got same 24 hours, my dear friends. Within that 24 hours, what you study or what activities you do, who decides? Who has to decide? You only. The individual concern only has to decide. Number one. Number two, realize the value of time. In tomorrow's session, you are going to have the value of time. I am not going to interfere with that. Your value of time is limited. Understand? Not unlimited. Birth to death, that's all. And today means 24 hours, that's all. 1 hour means 60 minutes, that's all. What time they have given, I am crossing all that. It is all accounted. Okay. So my dear friends, you have to account and balance and draw a plan of action. Here I will tell you, failing to plan is planning to fail. Failing to plan is, repeat, failing to plan is, you have to plan your time, your studies and your activities. And decide which activity is useful to you, which activity is diverting to you. This is there. Very dear to our today's youth of the globe. Okay. Most of the time is spent in this. How do you balance this activity and your studies is a challenge for all the students of the globe. And the moment you open that up, it throws a challenge to you, attracting with a lot of nuisance, unnecessary nonsense. And such nonsense will be so much attractive that you cannot say like this. No, let me see. Let me see. You are gone. Your time is gone without your consciousness because you have not planned this and it has attracted and you are spending your time. How can you balance your studies? Last night you have planned, I should study mechanics, I should study physics, I should do all that. Very nicely you have planned. But our friend has taken out. So this you have to have conscious planning, execution, no compromise. No compromise. Though it may be attractive. So what? It is not so as per my goal. It is not as per my plan. Are you all understanding, friends? Lastly, you are the creator of your own destiny. You want to spend all of your time? Spend. Who says no? Even your mother, even your father cannot catch this. In the meantime, once they ask, in one click you will change. They cannot understand, poor people. That's it. Whom you are fooling? Whom you are fooling, please? Yourself. That you remember. That you remember. Whose time is this? Whose life is this? Whose career, whose future is this? And what you are doing? Understand that. That is how studies and activities you have to plan. Have I answered? Right, come on.
Which one is to be followed for a successful life?
Right. Gives what passion gives, you should understand as an intelligent person. What is happening in the whole universe? Can anybody answer? Think. Time is not there. You think. It is a question versus money versus passion. Right? You think and decide. You are the intelligent people. Number one. Number two, my dear friends, what does this money says? What does this money can give? Can the money give you the entire world of desires? Can it fulfill? Can it fulfill? Think. Can the money? The whole world is running, racing after money. Whole world. As such we are seeing. Like Satyam Ramalinga Raju, say, great person who has brought say IT industry into the India. A great person. A person of values also. I have myself and Satyam Ramalinga Raju, we used to have common platforms with Dr. Kalam sir. I know him personally. But I really, today when I think about him, I really, my heart craves to pray, feel very bad. Such a great gentleman. Just for one reason. Just for one reason. Of too much ambitious, illegal activities. He lost all his empire. He lost all his values. He lost his family and all sorts of things. Just because money. Today, Tendulkar, Like Satyam Ramalingaraju, he amassed wealth. But how? Even in his cricketing days, he has not compromised his passion. Right from the childhood till he became Bharata Ratna, even now also, he follows the same discipline in his life, same patriotic spirit in his life. It is that discipline, it is that patriotic spirit, it is that way of life. It is the passion that has made him there. He has not seen the money. He lived only with the passion. I have given you 2 examples. Okay? It is up to each individual. Money has got its own limitation. Money comes, money goes. Money cannot stay always with anybody. Remember that. Money does limited things. Money can purchase anything. It can purchase very good food, but not hunger. You can have a nice 5-star hotel to sleep, but sleep is not guaranteed. Okay, so money has got limitation. And passion is one thing where it doesn't allow you to sleep. Let me fulfill this. Today I am at 73. Why I am taking up this movement from here onwards now to go to Kashmir, to Kanyakumari, all students of India. That is the passion. So you have got, God has gifted an innate talent in you. Kindly recognize that passion. Nurture that passion. Someday that passion is going to give you whatever money you want. People will call you and give you whatever you want. Come on, take. I have received in my life blank checks. When I have gone for interviews, I have got blank checks in my career. I have got blank checks in this Lead India movement when I have gone to US. Okay, 3 billionaires have given me, this concept is very good. We want to give back to India. You write whatever check you want. I have seen that. So passion brings money automatic. Okay, money has got its own limitation. Right? Thank you. Right.
The successful person.
I told you, my dear friends, it is a relative term. It is a relative term. For example, for Tendulkar, he set a goal for himself, he achieved it, and that is the success he has thrown open to the youth of India. Right? Catch it, own it, lead it. Okay? At the same time, there may be a burglar who steals things. He wanted to steal a bank and rob 1 crore rupees. He also feels successful. I have succeeded in getting 1 crore rupees without doing anything, by robbing. So, success, it is an individual definition, individual goal, individual achievement. Okay? It depends upon the individual. But here, and gives inner satisfaction also for the successful people. But here, that success, how do you attribute, how do you relate, how do you achieve, is the individual component. Okay? And here, all human beings also want success in every attempt. But every attempt do not give you success. You need not feel bad about it. Falling, stepping stones. When I fall up, still, if I keep there only, oh, my leg has gone, I am not able to get up, sit down there. Success you will not get it. At the same time, when I get up, nothing will happen. Okay, I will run. It happened in the recent Olympics. Okay, that is the success. Got the point?
Living in this world and existing in this world.
Not only human being, all other living beings also are existing. All other living beings also, all other, even this thing also is existing. Differentiate. What is the difference between me and that? In your lower classes in high schools, differences between living things and non-living things, between metals and non-metals, all those things you must have studied. This is a very good question you have asked, living and existing. Since we are born, we will exist. Okay? Having existing, even this is existing, myself is existing. Okay? How to make my life, my living a difference? That option is given to me. I should live in such a way that even Acharya goes like this, Kalam has gone like this. Okay? Kalam though gone, though he is not living, still the whole globe and the nation remembers. Any questions? Right.
Do what you love or love what you do. Which one is to be followed?
Life is very short, my dear friends. Okay? Life is very short. This program is coming to you because how to live this life more potentially, meaningfully. This is some simple thing you should understand better. Paropakarartham idam shariram. That is one line I understood at the age of 32, and then started living not only for myself and my family. This sharira I have got to help the people. That is what I have realized. From that day onwards till now, this is all going on. I only appeal to all of you. You are the future for yourself, for your family, for community, for India and for the globe. Make a meaning for that. Make a goal for that. You can make a difference.
Should I go abroad for my personal development or stay back and take care of my parents? If I want both, how to decide?
I feel like telling about one of my story. Are you all ready? Are you all ready to listen my story? When I was a student like you, studying 9th class, Subramaniam Iyer, like Professor Suresh Akela Garu, he has given me a book, presented a new book, Life of Swami Vivekananda. And when I read it, I got my hero of my life. I found him. He is the person I should follow. In that book, a sentence is written. Afterwards, I have studied a lot of books about Swami Vivekananda. Whatever today I am speaking, you will be hearing a lot of quotations of Swami Vivekananda because he is my hero. Because I have studied his literature. After studying literature, I found one sentence. If I find 100 people like me, I can change entire world, he says. That has appealed to me, that has pained me. What is this? Whole of America bowed down to him, Europe bowed down to him, and he could not get 100 people. It was a great surprise, number one. Number two, why I cannot be one among that 100 to live like him and do things like him. That was at my 9th class. And whole of my life till today, I am living as his follower. I am speaking not myself, his literature, his influence. Okay? So with that now, the Lead India movement, now at the end of this program, on 3rd December, we are going to have a concluding program. Suppose if I stop here and ask you, how many of you are ready to come here on the stage and give your own sharings, what you have got in this 1 hour? You come here and speak. How many of you are ready? If you raise your hands, I will ask you. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, right, okay. I guarantee you, my dear friends, on 3rd December, I am guaranteeing our secretary, Ravindra Chintala Garu, that all of my friends will come over here and they will not only speak, they will become Maikasuras. I am giving you guarantee. That means this program is designed, gifted by God to make all the youth of India as Swami Vivekananda's. That's how you are going to come. So that is what is the influence, my dear friends. So coming back to answer your question, what will be going abroad. So why I have told this? I have grown up, achieved my goals, married, got 4 children, and my children wanted to go to America. I stopped them for some time. Afterwards they prevailed on me, nothing doing here, we are not getting employment. You are having 3 daughters, I have to go. Like that, a lot of argument took place, and then I was forced to allow them to go America. After going there, one took another, another took another, another took another, all the 4 have gone there. So wife and husband remain here. After going there, they studied and they married, they got the children, and they were inviting us. You come to America, your child is born, or child is to be born, or this, that, all that. I have determined myself, I will not go for myself. And my wife also has decided, if you are not going, I am not going. We both have not gone for 15 years. 15 years there was a struggle, there was a family problem between my children, in-laws and myself. 15 years. One day in 2009, when this program was going on in Tirupati, Abdul Kalam ji came, and after the program we were living in the same suite. He had a personal talk with my wife, and he found out how is Acharya in family life. Okay, and then she could not control, she busted out that this is my family problem. Then he has not told me. After about 15 days or 1 month, he called me, Acharya, I am going to US on 28th March 2008, addressing Indian Origin Community Association people. Can you come with me? Okay, so that was the day I was waiting, that I should go any day for representing my country. That is how Abdul Kalam ji took me and introduced me to that Indian Origin Community Association on 28 March 2008, and then 2 days he was with me. Afterwards he has gone, and those people, remember my dear friends, 75 days they took me into 26 states. Even my children, those staying there, they must not have seen 26 states, but Kalam ji, this movement has taken. Okay? So answering your question, as Swami Vivekananda said, you should go abroad. You should go abroad. Because science and technology development is there in those countries. We should go there and see. Spiritual development is there in this country. Okay? Swami says the spiritual development and scientific development should exchange from east to west. So we should go there, study all the scientific development there, bring back into this India and develop the India. That is what I have done. You can think of it. Right.
Sir, my name is Sayyid Salman. Being a computer science student, my question is the next version of internet, metaverse. I have written that word, metaverse. Will it be a next version of internet? That is my question.
Yeah. Not only metaverse, my dear friends. Got me. Infinite intelligence to each and every human being. That metaverse, what you are referring, is only one part invented by one gentleman. It's going to happen much more. Today, say, you take any laws, you take law of gravitation, you take any laws. Okay, lot of developments has come forward. So also now development will come forward. Not only that development, because now artificial intelligence has come. Okay, you study the projections of scientific projections, how the globe is going to be. Okay, it is a mandate of this creator, mandate of the gifted to the intelligentsia of the human being. One or another, it is the time that gives. You only have to identify what is today, what can be the tomorrow. Use all your intelligence faculty. You make a discussion, you make a presentation, others will learn and co-learn, and the subject will develop, society will develop, science has developed like technology like that. It is going to happen. It is the rhythm of the universe. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Thank you. Right?
We keep hearing that India is a developing country. When are we going to hear it as India is a developed country?
The God People's President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has been feeling very bad. How long it is developing India, how a developed India can be achieved. And he produced India 2020 vision for new millennium. I am only giving his answers, not my answers. Okay? So, India is basically an agricultural based country, my dear friends. Even today, 60% of yield dependency is on agriculture. Okay? So, how that agriculture can be automated? That is a challenge that India has to provide even till today. In the villages we see same bullock carts digging and plowing and all sorts of. You as an engineer, how you can take a goal where automate the agriculture, number one. Next, after production also, agricultural production also, better sit down, I will answer. Sit down. After the production of the agriculture also, what is happening? Food processing is another greater technology, where the whole of the universal, they say, if I have gone to America, I told you, no, hundreds of acres apple, hundreds of acres lemon, hundreds of acres same. I don't see anybody there. Somebody in a small room operating computer have got a drip irrigation, have got a systems there, mechanical, all automation. The water is given, the crop grows, and the crop also cuts, crops also weeded out, and crops also made into packings also. I am seeing pathetically when my India will come to that stage. I am looking for each one of you, my dear friends, not doing your own studies. Apply that scientific studies of your own department for the national development. Like this food processing, what further food processing you can align, agriculture you can align, automate soil testing, weather testing, seed testing, all that how you can do. That is all is the need for the developed India. If we do all those things in Louis, agriculture will develop, other countries, all India will develop. Likewise, whatever they say, power. India, Kalam says, India needs power independence. We should not depend on only power. Power has got lot of alternatives. Okay, and now you see, because of hydraulic and other powers, what is happening? Environment is affected. So environment power develop, and power, solar power, where environment is not affected. And India, we have got a lot of, always sun is there, hey days, is it not? So whatever power India wants, globe wants, we can produce. Such is the greatness of this country's natural resources. Likewise, the IT is there. Now lot of digitalization is taking place. But on the ground, still our 30% illiterates are not able to get their own pensions, whatever government is giving credit. Like illiterates, they are depending here and there, they are going asking. So these are all practical things where whatever you are learning, you have to apply them for solving the local problems and national problems. And you are the hope of the country, particularly the engineers, really. You see, Kalam was an engineer. What he has done? He has developed missiles to India in such a way that India is now earning money. It has become an economical business, sending missiles to the other countries.
Good afternoon, sir. Lead India. My question is, how personality development influences national development, and what are the important personality traits?
Understanding about the person and the personality. Why? Persona. From persona, personality. Okay? Know that fundamentally. Then your personality will trigger there. Then what you have to do? This is covering my face. So I have to remove it aside. Then I am seen as Acharya. I am seen as a founder and chairman of the Lead India movement. A individual thinking about the gaps in education, gaps in the individual thinking, there is a big gap. This gap has to be matched. Not at individual level, not in my family children, for my children, no. Same thing is existing in whole of India. That's what triggered me. I should not, while triggering my own children, how can I trigger whole youth of India? That is how this youth movement has come into existence. When Kalam sir and myself, he was the President of India, when we discussed the whole of the national education policies, gaps in the education. In his India 2020, he has written, India needs second vision like independence. Okay. we both decided that there should be a national movement and it should be taken. Apado Deshkavada course should be taken. Then he said, in his book he has written, India needs a second vision. I told him honorably, sir, people do not understand and connect with the name second vision. Independence was first vision, India needs a second vision, he says. That second vision people will not understand, sir. India first vision, independence was a national movement that everybody understood. So let us call this as a national movement. He has not agreed. But he has allowed me, you call it like that. And after 4 years, after scientific analysis, after seeing the mass transformation, he himself came with a slip. Acharya, can I declare like this? So that is where what I am sharing. You are the nation, my dear friends. You are the nation. As an individual, I thought about the nation and then got connected with the President of India, and with the support, now today with the support of Ravinder Chintala, a new movement is starting up, youth and the nation. This model will go across the country in all to the colleges, how Sriya becomes a national transformative educational lead center, how each one of you become lead Indian leaders. I am speaking means India is speaking. Understanding? I am speaking means India is speaking. It is the word I have captured from Swami Ramananda Tirtha. It is not mine. It is an inspiration. I got it from Swami Ramananda Tirtha. So getting one inspiration from another, from you to your family and friends, take this youth of India, youth and the nation movement. You become the leaders. You remove your own confusions of studies and your goals. That's all. Nobody can stop you, my dear friends. You are the nation. You can change the nation. Here understand how in the first national movement change happened. So Gandhiji himself told, what change I want to do to the country outside, I have to change myself. If I change myself, my family will observe and they will change. My friends will observe my change. My college will observe, that will change. Then the community changes, nation changes. So I become the pivotal, important, interested person to change. That is why here in the Lead India it is called Acharya Acharanane Pracharam. Whatever now 3 days you are going to listen for transforming each one of your life. For giving the gaps in knowledge. Whatever knowledge you have got, lot of gaps are there. Father, mother, gap is there. Teacher, institutions, gaps are there. Community and India and the globe, gaps are there. All those gaps have been identified in a structural way, in a scientific way, in a convincing way. All our master trainers, the trainers think tank has come only for you. Nagireddy Garu, very well across the India and the globe. He designs lot of factories, lot of projects, he is our now mission director, designing the mission for the Indian youth and nation and youth. Krishna Garu, army officer, retired, and now he has taken up skill development for youth of India. Dr. Lakshmi Garu, 21 years she has been struggling to do service for the nation. Okay, now she got into the trust and she is doing how to connect with the youth and connect as a trainer and lead in their own way. You have got Ramohan Rao, who retired chief Andhra Bank chief manager. Now at this age he is coming forward to connect his experiences, his knowledge to you. So likewise here we have got Professor Suresh Akella Garu and Surekha Garu, all our nation building family builders. And we have got Ravinder Chintala. I am so happy to see him and his madam and all of the college, their vision. One person making the difference. Only one person makes difference. He will tell you other theories. Okay, he is with you. So with this, I really appreciate your questions. And lastly, it is only questioning skills makes the person to think. If you are listening in your own classes, no. You should question what, why, where, how. Then courage, confidence, knowledge, all things will come. Your life will become blossom like a lotus of this country. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ravinda. Shreya Engineering College.
Thank you, Acharya garu, for patiently answering all our questions.